there's a sisterhood among survivors of breast cancer. To celebrate that bond, as well as to bring awareness to the fight against this disease, each year Medical Mutual of Ohio presents a breast cancer survivor awareness brunch. Here to tell us about it is Deborah Green, the Director of Community Relations for Medical Mutual, as well as a breast cancer survivor herself. So welcome.
Thank you, Lori.
Oh, you and Medical Mutual are involved in so many great community service programs like Outstanding Senior Awards, Habitat for Humanity, scholarships. This one, though, must be really personal for you.
It is, and as you mentioned, I am a survivor. This year is a milestone for me. I've celebrated 20 years as a survivor.
Boy.
And it's just so important to talk about that because as we plan these events in the community, we're hoping to inspire women who are survivors and men, but also to give hope and inspiration to realize that breast cancer doesn't have to be a death sentence.
Yeah, and that's necessary to keep that
Right,
hope going. So, and it's not just survivors who come, there's others, right?
Right, survivors, caregivers, husbands, daughters, family members. It's a day of celebrating them. We provide lunch, there's prizes, there's hat contests. It's just a day that they can come and forget about what they may be going through. We do 3 events, one in Cleveland, one in Columbus, and one in Toledo. And it's been 20 years that Medical Mutual has been acknowledging and celebrating survivorship.
That's great. And there's also an award for someone or a group in the community that's really working towards this knowledge, information, hope, and everything. The name of the award sounds kind of familiar.
Yes,
the Deborah A. Green Community Service Award.
Yes,
so they named it in honor of you.
It's amazing. I started this at work when I was diagnosed with cancer, and it started small internally, where a few of us would get together in our cafeteria. It grew over the years. I left the company briefly in 2011, and at that time, they surprised me by naming the award after me because of all that I've done. I did return to Medical Mutual. They still have the award, and we give it to individuals and organizations that do outstanding work in the community to raise awareness. The Gathering Place is one. This year, we're awarding it to shows. Survivors Helping Other Women Survive. A group of 9 survivors that put together a play to inspire hope in women.
So they go around the city.
Right. So for the last year, Medical Mutual underwrote the cost of them going to community centers, to libraries, to churches, performing these plays, telling about their journey with breast cancer. And I just feel very fortunate to work somewhere that believes in this cause. I've worked there for a number of years. Medical Mutual is the oldest and the largest insurer in the state, and they just do a lot for this community.
That's great.
Thank
You were mentioning already that there's food and presentations and all this, and you said about hats, there's something called the Hattery.
Right.
What is the Hattery?
Well, it's, the women's hair is their crowning glory, and for many women going through treatment, they lose their hair, but throw on a hat, come out, celebrate. It is free, there's no cost. They just come and celebrate and enjoy the day.
And it's happening in
October
October,
3rd,
but it's full this year. So
yeah, it's close to being full, but if people will still want to call us and go to our website, we'd be happy to put them on a wait list. But every year, it just 300 people or more that show up for it.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Getting the word out and having such a nice celebration is so great.
It is wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. The battle to defeat breast cancer continues, and Medical Mutual is on the front lines to support those with the disease and to promote those who have also joined the fight. My thanks to Deborah Green for her personal and professional efforts to win this war.
Thank you, Laura.
Find out more about Medical Mutual of Ohio by visiting their website, www.medmutual.com/2015options, or call 1-866-488-3266.